Fever GM's honest stance on Caitlin Clark WNBA season shutdown speaks volumes. Indiana Fever GM Amber Cox sent a clear message about Caitlin Clark missing the rest of the 2025 season. By now, Indiana Fever fans have surely heard the brutal news regarding their beloved point guard, Caitlin Clark. Clark made a post to her social media channels on the evening of September 4th that was captioned, "I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainty. This has been incredibly frustrating, but even in the bad, there is good. The way the fans continued to show up for me and for the Fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. I am so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through adversity this year. Now it's time to close out the season and claim our spot in the playoffs, Blackheart," it added. In summary, the groin injury Clark suffered during the Fever's July 15th game against the Connecticut Sun, combined with the bone bruise she suffered in her ankle before the Fever's August 7th game, was enough to keep Clark out for the rest of this 2025 WNBA season. Indiana Fever GM Amber Cox addresses Caitlin Clark announcement. Everybody in the women's basketball community will feel the brunt of Clark's absence for the remainder of this season, as she has proven to be an unprecedented needle mover for the entire WNBA. However, there's no question that it impacts the Fever more than anybody else. This is why it was interesting to see the message that Indiana GM Amber Cox shared in the wake of Clark's injury. Caitlin has worked so hard throughout this time, doing everything possible to recover and return to the court, but ultimately, time is not on our side. While we will continue working with Caitlin and provide her every resource we have available, there is not enough time left in our season for her to safely return, and her long-term health and well-being remains our top priority," Cox's post wrote, per an ex-post from Scott Agnes. "We are looking forward to having her back at full strength to start the 2026 season," it added. Cox's sentiment about looking forward to having Clark back in 2026 speaks volumes, and is what many Fever fans are thinking as their heads hit the pillow on Thursday evening.